Hello, everybody, and welcome on back to NFL action right here on youtube.com/OnosaurusRex. We're watching NFL Fever 2003. We are in week number 5 of the 2002-2003 season. And if you're thinking, but Sean, didn't we just watch that? We did, and we're doing it again. Every single week you can tune in Tuesdays and watch 3 games of NFL Fever action, replaying the 2002-2003 season just to see how it differentiates from Madden 2003, because what better way to do a scientific experiment than by doing it and dragging it out for 3 hours every single week. Today we have 3 pretty good matchups for you. We have a couple of division rivalries and 2 hot teams in the AFC. But before I tell you about that, let me remind you to be sure to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos, and you'll be all set for weekly action right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. Today, as always, 3 matchups for you. We have Tampa Bay taking on Atlanta in a battle of NFC South Division foes for the NFC South Division lead. One of these teams is 2-1. I believe it's Tampa Bay. I could be wrong about that. Everybody else in that division is 2-2. So we'll keep an eye on the records when that pops up on screen, and you'll kind of know what we're working with. And I'll make sure to pay attention as well. Then we're going to go up the East Coast a little bit, and we're going to go to make sure I have the correct controller. We're going to check out Kansas City taking on the New York Jets. This is a matchup of 2 teams that we have seen before back in week number 3, but both teams are 3-1 at this point in the season, so I thought that would be a good matchup to check out. Then we're going to go a little bit west, but not that far, because we're going to check out the Packers taking on the Browns, both first-time players right here in this season. I've specifically avoided both of these teams because I wanted to feature this matchup. Now, the question is going to be, did NFL Fever get an opportunity to photograph the stadium that is in, or that Chicago played in, while Soldier Field was being remodeled? Madden and EA Sports would have a little bit of an advantage because they made a college game at the same time, whereas Microsoft did not. So we'll see where that game takes place. That could be interesting. I just thought of that. It's probably not going to be that exciting, but I don't know. You got to build hype, build excitement. Can I please just play this game? Allow the CPU to fix the team. Okay. I'm attempting to play a game. I'm not attempting. That's all I want to do. Again, loading the screen is a great time to just scroll down, pop. You can make sure you're subscribed and do all that stuff. So there you go. Okay, so you have the Atlanta Falcons. They are 2-1 in this scenario. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 2-2. Tampa Bay can take the lead in this division. Atlanta can maintain the lead. Atlanta, some of the teams have really, really early bye weeks here in the early portions of this realignment. I don't think they quite figured it out. I don't think they got that figured out for like a decade. Now I don't think a team has a bye week before week 4 or after week, like, whatever it was. Ooh, 46-69, nice. 7 touchdowns. Joey Harrington leading Atlanta to a 2-1 record so far this season. That would make sense. I would be less surprised if I had seen that name before. He would have been not only the cover athlete of NCAA football 2003, but he would be a rookie this year. Kind of got stranded in Detroit. They never really built anything around him, and not the most successful NFL career. But that's okay. Maybe he can have some success here in the digital realm. And this is the kind of thing of just letting everybody redraft. It's not. There's 2 kinds of experiments you can do in this. You can let it draft how it drafts, and that's what we're doing. Or you can take the exact draft down to the player and see how it plays out for each side. So you could actually run this season, 4 times in the various games and just kind of see what happens. We're not going to do that. Why is that? Stop it. Why is that way? We're not going to do that here. We're just going to let it random draft. This is episode number 45 of this show. Thanks so much for watching. We have a 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers and a huge gash off the right sideline. He's going to get up to the 40, stiff a defender, and fall forward for a few yards. I was reading an interesting article on the score. Oh, Kerry Collins, Plexico Burris. Okay, I don't really recognize anybody. Maui, I recognize his picture for sure. You don't forget a smile like that. There's a lot of 300. There are a lot of 500 teams in the NFL going on right now, which is interesting. More than there really ever has been. A lot of 3 and 3s. 3 and 3 teams. Weird quote or weird. I don't remember. I don't know if it was a quote or like just like a caption or whatever it was, but like maybe it was Aaron Rodgers himself saying like, "Hey, a 3-game losing streak is really good to go into a game against the Bills." It's like you are gonna get thwacked against the Bills. Are you kidding me? Easily like the best team in the NFL, the Buffalo Bills.
It's incomplete.
I know. Philadelphia is undefeated. I know. Philadelphia is exciting. Good to see some of these quarterbacks performing well, or that had high expectations, or maybe came from some smaller schools. In the case of Josh Allen, and just maybe had a little too much hype surrounding him, and that leads to a lot of pundits kind of being like, "Well, when's it going to happen?" And it's like, well, you got to be patient a little bit. Not in today's NFL. It's win now, and it's like, yeah, everybody's trying to win, buddy. You got it. But good to see those guys doing well. I don't remember. I would guess Jalen Hurts went to Alabama. That sounds like a guy who burst onto the scene in like a national title run. For whatever reason, I see when I think of Jalen Hurts, I see him in the Alabama uniform. I don't know if that's like fair or not. Please be right.
First down. Johnson in motion. First pass the ball. Stopped at the 30-yard line. McLaughlin made the stop for the defense. Hurst found a little room to run. Second down.
Oh, Oklahoma. Okay. I was close. Jersey color-wise, I was pretty close. Okay, Jalen. Okay. He did play for 3 years at Alabama, where he was part of the 2018 National Football. What? Oh, College Football Playoff National Championship. Used his final year of eligibility. Okay. Throws to the left. So I wasn't, totally incorrect. Played for Alabama for a couple of years. But the red, that was a correct color jersey to put on him. 4th down and 7 from the 30. We'll see a field goal attempt here for Tampa Bay on their opening drive. Taking about half the quarter here. The kick is up, and it is good.
Right down Broadway. It's good.
Kicking is a lot harder than it looks. It has to be.
Are the laces always facing the kicker in those replays?
And took 8 plays.
.232 to go here in quarter number 1. Tampa Bay up 3-0 on their division rivals, the Atlanta Falcons. Tampa Bay from the NFC Central. Atlanta from the NFC, believe it or not, West. coupled with Carolina and New Orleans. New Orleans and Carolina also in the NFC West, and one of the weirdest looking divisions, I think, in any sport. It is unbelievable. It was San Francisco, St. Louis, Carolina, Atlanta.
First and 10.
Is there one more? There had to be one more. New Orleans? Yeah, it would have to be New Orleans. It's like one of those teams, only one of those teams is West.
You got it going on that run.
Anyway,
That was a nice little run there.
they fixed it. Mike Vrabel? Vrabel still coaching Tennessee?
Second down. Ball spotted at the 34. They're going to split middle. Moss going right. It's pitched to a running
Yeah,
back.
okay. Nice, couple of nice juke moves there to break free and find some room up to the 45-yard line.
Runner had it going on there.
Mike Vrabel is
Gain of 10 yards.
the head coach of the Tennessee Titans.
Offense is confident is to run the ball like that and pick up first down.
First and 10. Ball placed at the 45. There are two running backs behind the quarterback. Dwight lines up in the slot. Throws.
Oh, that's a great play by the...
The 43.
Oh, my gosh. He just ran out of bounds. He probably wasn't going to make it much further, but a terrific pickup block there by the back. He like... It's so funny to see. Hard running. Okay. We're good.
First down.
We're good.
Harrington drops back. He's on the move. The heat is
Rolling, firing back across his body, finds a receiver for about a 4-yard gain.
by the defense.
That was a quick
3 yards maybe. They'll probably second down and 7 coming up.
Second down now. Ball marked at the 39. In the eye. Fullback weak. Buster with the ball. Stopped at the 35-yard line. Brown took down the ball carrier. He managed a gain of 3 yards. 33. Man in motion. That's Cabela.
nice run there. He did a good job of going north and south and getting a big gain. He picked up 7 yards.
First down. Two-back set. Slot right. Drops back. Throws. Couldn't connect. Incomplete. Second down. They're going with one running back.
Second down and 10. 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Single back set. Couple of receivers split either way. Motion. Harrington looks, fires right side. 2 receivers in the same area, but one of them comes down with the catch. Right near the first down marker. They're going to mark him about a half-yard short. It is 3rd and inches here.
We played one
The
quarter.
end of one. We breezed through that quarter.
Zero.
I got distracted with a web search, thinking about the Tulane Green Wave.
Third down now. In the eye. Fullback strong. Takes the handoff.
Oh, there's an easy first down pickup. 3 yards, needed inches.
Not a lot of yardage, but it was enough for a first down.
Nothing pretty there, but he picked up the first down. So you've got to say that was a nice run.
First down. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line.
Oh, a nice stiff arm juke there to the right side.
Able to pick up a short gain.
I thought he should have picked up a lot more on that play. You got to run that ball up in there.
That shot was weird. It looked like someone turned the gamma up, but I did not do that at all. All right, 2nd down and 8. Atlanta and Tampa Bay, long, methodical drives here to get us started in game number 1 of your triple header. Motion again. We're going to have what looks like it's going to be a false start here. 2nd down and 13. Pointed the wrong way, but 2nd down and 13 from the Tampa Bay 17 coming up here. First penalty of the game. Clock continues to run. That's an interesting find there. He just kind of threw it up, kind of looked like a prayer, but that was into double coverage, and someone answered it. Third down and 4, taking a 2nd and 13 and making it a 3rd and very manageable here. Good job on the Atlanta Falcons offense there. A little bit of luck, but sometimes you need that. He throws it over the middle. He finds a receiver. Touchdown, Ricky Dudley. 3rd reception is a touchdown. You can see it was an all-out blitz. Tampa Bay was hoping that the pressure would either get there or force a bad throw. Instead, it just helped him get the ball out quicker, make him more decisive. And with 3 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter, we have another score. 6-3 Atlanta, extra point pending. It is up. It is good. And we have a 4-point lead here. Interesting. That was like a 5-minute drive. My goodness. 4.5-minute drive, which is a very long time in this game. Typically when this happens, though, we will see a lot of really short drives. The first 7 minutes or 8 minutes of this game or whatever it was, they'll breeze by in game time, and then it'll just grind to a halt for no reason. Nice run back up near the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay, all 3 timeouts here. I hope.
First and 10.
From the 23-yard line. There's a nice hole up the middle, but he got off the block just in time. Really nice defensive play by Atlanta there, right on the line of scrimmage. That hole opened, and I thought he was gone. Into the 2nd, 3rd level of the defense, but instead tackled for a minimal gain. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Fires over the middle, finds a receiver who gets decked at the 29-yard line, or the 34-yard line, excuse me. The game takes a little break. It's okay. It'll catch up. We're good. Oh boy, this one's real bad. Hold on, we're okay. It's okay.
Stokes makes the catch. That's close enough to bring
There's
up
a
the
first down.
Did he make it? Got it. First and 10.
There is a pretty severe lack of clock management that happens in this game. So 3 minutes sounds like a lot. It is not.
Rushes on.
Throws off his back foot. That's a terrible throw. You have such an easy opportunity to throw the ball away right there. There's no reason to throw it at the receiver. Get it out of bounds. You're well outside the tackle box. We've seen about one of those hitches in each of the videos. They've been. It seems like it's been getting more severe. Drops back, fires to the right side. They'll try and turn upfield. Makes a couple of guys miss and just can't quite get the first down. It's going to be a very short yardage situation coming up here. I believe it's that makes it third down and 2.
Third and 3.
Third and 3. Recording this on the Monday night before it goes up. Tonight's game here, starting in just a little bit, is actually about the time this video will finish. Oh, that's a nice find right there. That's just past the first down marker, right about the 45-yard line, first down and 10 for Tampa Bay. So much to my, and we'll talk about Monday Night Football here in just a moment, but much to my surprise, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers moving the ball quite well on the second drive. First and 10 from the 45. 1:58 to go. We might have another false start here. And it is going to be a false start. I pointed the wrong direction. But that's okay. First and 15. Monday Night Football tonight. Chicago taking on New England. A couple of teams I think people were probably assuming would be better than they are. But we'll see what tonight's game has in store for us. Speaking of Tampa Bay, they got thumped by the Carolina Panthers, who just fired their coach and traded probably the best player on their team, Christian McCaffrey. They traded him to San Francisco and then went out and crushed Tampa Bay. I saw an article on Sports Illustrated about it's a little too early to be writing off these legendary quarterbacks. A fantastic find on a post route. It's going to get down inside the 15-yard line. Talking about writing off legendary quarterbacks Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. It's too early for that. And it's like, well, it's not too early to write off these bad teams. Both of them are 3-4. Green Bay is going to be 3-5 after this weekend. I say that as a fan of the Packers.
First and 10.
Honestly, if Green Bay can't stop the Jets, the Giants, and the Commanders, how on earth do they think they're going to stop the juggernaut of Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills offense? Do you remember Justin Jefferson in the first game of the season? Because that's going to be Stephon Diggs come Sunday night. Oh, the game's on Sunday night. Cool. I'll watch it.
Second and 3.
We are down to 1 minute to go. Atlanta has had the ball once. This is the second drive for Tampa Bay in this game. Second down and 3. Clock is moving. Not a care in the world. We're going to pitch it to the left side. Unnecessary spin move. Really well played by the Atlanta defense. Stretched that out. Tackled them in the backfield. No fuss, no muss. It's a big loss. Someone's finally going to take a timeout after the celebration. Third down and 9 with 37 seconds to go. Not actually sure who took that timeout. Empty in the backfield, and he gets sacked. That is what Tampa Bay was looking for on the play that ended up going for a touchdown.
Timeout called by the visitors. They have one timeout left.
Tampa Bay, for some reason, took that timeout. Again. The first timeout by Tampa Bay, sure. The second timeout, absolutely not. Let the clock wind down, kick it as it goes to zeros. You walk into the locker room down by 1. Kick is up. Kick is good. It is now 7-6. And we are breezing through half number 1 here.
The drive covered 59 yards and took 12 plays. All teed up for the kickoff. He kicks it. Big kick. Kingston secures the ball.
Falcons from the middle of the sea. Take it out to the 5. 10-20. Makes the man miss, and he'll get up to about the 21-yard line.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10. The Falcons have 5 receivers on the field. Kingston wide right. Throws. No good. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete on 1st and 10, and I'm surprised we still have time left in this.
Second and 10.
Oh, I guess there was more time on the clock than I realized. I'm sorry. I was in my own head of like, oh, they should have let the clock run down. I forgot there were 30 seconds to go. Atlanta with a weird decision there to run the ball, but maybe just pack it in, take it to halftime, call it good. Where it's going to get interesting here is, does the game actually know how to do that? It will, but it wasn't intentional. Second quarter comes to a close with Atlanta having a 7-0 lead over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Five minutes to 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Time of possession even there. Tampa Bay has driven down the field twice for field goals. Atlanta has driven down the field once for a touchdown. See what happens here as we get into quarter number 3. We'll get tackled at about the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Tonight's Monday Night Football game, by the way. I already talked about that. It's going to be... It should be starting right about the time this video ends, ish. Or right about the time I'm done recording this video, so you'll know who has won the game before. You'll know who has won the game before this video posts. Nice, couple of nice moves there on the outside.
The defense offered little resistance. Big gains. Gained about 17 yards.
We'll see how these two teams perform. This has been an interesting game up until this point. The defenses haven't... I mean, Atlanta's defense has made a couple of stops. They got a nice sack on 3rd down deep in their own territory. That is good news. I don't remember how the first drive ended exactly. I mean, it ended with a field goal, but I don't remember the sequence of events that led up to it. But it'll be interesting to see if these teams can keep this mojo going. Get that offense into a groove. Nice balance between running and passing the ball here. The Harrington on the Falcons making some dicey throws, but he's getting a little lucky. Things are bouncing his way. You have number 5 on the other side. I realized I don't think I saw who the quarterback was. He's been making some nice throws as well. They've been running the ball effectively.
Nice job. They picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10. Turner brought that play to an end. He managed to gain of 3 yards.
You know, that wasn't a bad run considering the blocking or lack of it.
That's just the way it is. 2nd and 7. They're going with a single running back. Kingston in motion.
Oh my goodness, drilled in the backfield at midfield. Wow.
Breakdown up front.
Third and 12.
There's the pressure that Tampa Bay wanted. Had a great throw, a couple yards there. It'll be about 4th and 10 from the 48, and that is a good stop by Tampa Bay. All they need is maybe a couple of field goals here. Interesting, doing that thing where it loses the crowd noise. That Falcons defender, punt returner, or punt coverage man was right there to make a sweet play, but did not.
First and 10.
Fires over the middle, finds a receiver. Gain of about 5. Oh, thank God. Thank you for pulling the camera away there.
Second and 6.
Was it Jeff Garcia that's the quarterback for...
Two running backs behind the quarterback. Johnson, right.
Quarterback for Tampa Bay. Tries to find some room. Finds a little bit off the right side. We're probably going to get a hold here. Yeah, second down and 16 coming up from the 14-yard line. And it looks like that was on a receiver. Hands the ball off, tries to find a little bit of room up near the 35. He's taken down. It'll be third down and manageable.
Third and 6. Going from the gun. Johnson, wide right.
Rolls to the left, tries to find a man, but can't, and he gets sacked back by the 15-yard line. Wow. Oh, it's Kerry Collins. Oh, okay. And even though these offenses haven't really moved the ball up and down the field the way they did in the first half, they are still letting that clock run. We're almost through quarter number 3, under 30 seconds to go. With a fair catch at the 36-ish yard line. Mitch Berger with a banger of a punt there. 1 yard, or one punt for 48 yards. 48 punts for 1 yard.
First and 10.
20 seconds to go here. Offset I running to that weak side. He'll get up to the 40. Gain of about 4. Second down and 6 coming up for Atlanta as quarter number 3 winds to a close.
Second and 7. At the end of the third quarter, the score is the Falcons 7, the Buccaneers 6.
Atlanta looking to go up 3, go up to 3-1, push Tampa Bay to 2-3 on the season. Could be a rivalry we visit later on this year. Play action pass here. Harrington drops, fires an interception. There was a Buccaneer standing right in the way, just like what the Buccaneers used to do. They plundered and stole, and he took that pass out of the hands. Was he really out of the hands? That was a terrible throw. That is a rookie throw right there. He was standing immediately in front of that receiver. Returns it for 6. Almost ran into an Atlanta would-be tackler just for fun. Chose not to, so. Harrington's played pretty well in this game. That was a terrible throw. Tampa Bay going for 2 to try and make it a 14-7 game. It is successful. And we have a touchdown lead in favor of Tampa Bay. That is a good 2-point play, by the way. I like that. Go up an even 7. Or an even touchdown, I should say. 7, not an even number.
It's kicked. Deep kick. Pinkston has the ball. Brings it out of the end zone.
Oh, found a little bit of a seam. He's up to the 35. Gets close to the 40. That's a terrific run back right there by Todd Pinkston.
Taking it all the way.
That was fun to watch, Kevin. I thought he was going to take that one all the way.
I thought he might have been able to go all the way as well. I think the game kind of glitched there. I wonder if there was a number 53 on the punt cover. Okay, never mind. The kicker was still out there. I thought that what it did was it ran that play, and then once the play is over, it substitutes the players in, but they just appear on the field, and then it ran the replay, and so I thought it did not take it into account that the numbers should have been changed. That's a nice run right there. He's going to get almost all of it. It'll give him a first down by a nose.
Got it. First and 10.
I thought that was a glitch, but it's okay. That first down, not a glitch, and they are set up with the 1st and 10 right around midfield. Tries to find some room off the left side, ran into a blocker and gets tackled. Depending on forward progress, he'll either gain nothing, maybe lose a yard. Second down and 10, so they give him no gain on the play. 3:54 to go here, 4th quarter. Touchdown lead for the Buccaneers. They bring some pressure. They get home. They sent 2 more than the Falcons could handle. And the Atlanta running back had done a good job earlier in the game at chipping that defender, getting his quarterback a little bit more time in the pocket. Did not do it that time. Would have been a good opportunity to maybe just float one out to the right, to the flat, to the back, but no such luck. Shotgun formation. Shotgun set, I should say. Drops back. They send pressure again. That one picked up, but Harrington might have some happy feet here. That's another pass thrown pretty much at the Tampa Bay defender. 4th down and 16.
Got their punting unit on the field. Second punt of the day by Gould. There's the snap. The ball's in flight.
It's going to go into the end zone for a touchback.
That's a touchback.
1st and 10 for Kerry Collins. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They can probably just run this clock out. 3:12 to go.
It's a pitch-up. Tackle made. Harris took down the ball.
Nice run off the right side. One of the big improvements in this game from last season.
Better than a loss.
He'll pick up about 4.
Second and 7. Kirk gets the ball. Stop. Run stopped nicely at the line of scrimmage.
They couldn't make a dent in the defense that time. There was nothing for the running back there.
Timeout for the Falcons. They have 2 timeouts left. 3rd and 8. No running back set.
Huge play for the Atlanta defense. 3rd down and 8 with 2.5 to go. Drops back. They send some extra pressure. Finds a man over the middle. It's going to be short 4th down coming up. Atlanta's not out of this one yet.
The offense needs to get it together here, not just for their sake, because 3 and outs kill your defense.
Second punt of the day by Gould. He blasted a nice kick. Buchanan gets the ball. Starts upfield. Past the 30.
Tries to find some room up near the 40.
Good work by the return man.
Atlanta down a touchdown, has a chance here. 2:09 to go. 2 of their 3 timeouts remaining. Don't know why I said it like that. Off the right side. Couple of nice juke moves there. He's going to get 10 plus on that. First down. Don't even give Harrington the ball in his hands. Just turn around, hand it off until they stop you. That's the second big run on a first play of the drive that we've seen over the last couple of drives for Atlanta. There's a run, and they almost always do that.
They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Defense just didn't give a ball carrier any love on that one. That's some serious ball.
Second and 10. Two-back set for the Falcons. Slot man to the right. Harrington drops back.
Fires to the left side, finds a receiver. He'll be short of the first down, but it'll be a third and very manageable after that play.
Defense has to blame itself for that play, Kevin. They let the offense take advantage of it.
I hear you, my friend. Third and short.
They're down and 2. Harrington rolls right. Looking, fires back across his body. He's going to find a receiver just past the 40 at the 39.
Picked up enough for a first down. First and 10.
Roosevelt Colvin with his 5th tackle of the game. Nice play there on first down. Atlanta's got to work with a little bit more of an urgency here. 43 seconds to go. You're down a touchdown. 31 yards away from the end zone. No timeouts taken. We're going to run some motion here. Tampa Bay defense doesn't move at all. Harrington looks, fires, finds a receiver at the 20-yard line. He is going to get tackled. We should see some kind of timeout here. Should see any kind of timeout. Not cheering like that. What are you doing? There's a timeout for you.
The Falcons could call the timeout. They have one timeout left. First and 10.
16 seconds. Atlanta with one timeout remaining from about the 20-yard line. Actually, from exactly the 20-yard line.
Clock stops because of a penalty.
The third false start we've seen in this game. First and 15 from the 25-yard line. Fires over the middle. He missed him. I don't know that he gets into the end zone, so maybe that's an okay incompletion, but
Second and 15. Defensive backs all over the place. They've got 6 on the field.
oh, timeout? Is Atlanta going to get a timeout called here?
That took him out of field goal range.
It did. There was a timeout.
That was their final timeout.
Tampa Bay has been effective with some of their blitz packages late in this game. 5 seconds to go. It's 3rd and 23. This is a heave to the end zone, or it's nothing at all. Would not be surprised to see Tampa Bay bring pressure here. I don't think they're going to. Just kidding, they are. Harrington rolls, fires. It's a one-on-one. It's tipped, batted, incomplete. That's your game. They're going to run off the field. Close enough to the tunnel. Atlanta played a pretty good game in the first half. Actually, both teams looked very good in the first half. Tampa Bay's defense really took over in the second half, obviously the interception. But one of the plays early, the touchdown that Atlanta scored, was on a play where Tampa Bay lined up extra pressure and brought everybody, and Harrington was able to get the ball out quick enough. Later in the game, he wasn't able to do that. I don't know if they do like any sort of like composure rating or anything where maybe he has like some happy feet here, so we see him just getting wrecked in these highlights here. So there's the touchdown. But he wasn't able to get the ball out of his hands as efficiently or decisively in the second half. He just took a lot of unnecessary sacks. There's a 2-point conversion for you. But a very even game here. And the score is 14-7. The pick six, the difference in this one. Harrington actually is going to get improved player. Okay. So game one of our triple header is complete here. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers win 14-7 over the Atlanta Falcons. We're going to head up north from Atlanta, northeast, to East Rutherford, New Jersey. We're going to watch Kansas City play New York, a battle of 3-1 teams in this matchup. So, early playoff implications, perhaps? Maybe that's a little dramatic, but a couple of well-performing teams early in the season that's good for our good for the games. Because boy, was it a struggle, I should say, in the last season.
You're looking at one of the league's best passers. This guy just keeps on trucking. The offensive line will have to account for him every single play. They need to keep him on a short leash. Donovan McNabb first made a name for himself as a running
Donovan McNabb, quarterback of the New York Jets.
He's got a shotgun for an arm, and he takes great pride in being an effective pocket passer.
Okay, Ron, it's time to toss the coin. Let's go to midfield.
The visiting captain will make the call. Captain, what's your choice? He calls tails. It is heads. The home team won the toss and elects to receive.
It's time for the opening kickoff. This game is underway. Great catch. The man has it. Brings it
Deep from his own end zone. He won't quite get there. What do we... Oh, Kansas City. I, for some reason, got thrown off on the colors of the helmet. I was stuck in Atlanta, thinking about the Falcons. And for whatever reason, I saw a red helmet, and I thought, yeah, Atlanta. 1970s Atlanta. Is there a way to change the uniforms? I should try and remember to look at that.
First and 10.
Be interesting to see maybe some throwbacks here and there. This would have been maybe a good one to have. They have the 1960 Houston Texans are now Kansas City. That is Donovan McNabb taking a big hit on 1st and 10. It was a terrible run back decision. They only got to the 16-yard line, and then he got blown up on by a free rusher. Priest Holmes, Donovan McNabb, Eric Moulds, Hilliard. Bottom left looks like Preston Lacey from Jackass. Second down and 15 from the 11-yard line.
Single back formation.
Drops back, fires over the middle, finds a receiver, and he is off to the races. There's one man that might be able to catch him. 20, 10, 5. It's a touchdown. Eric Moulds with an 88-yard touchdown reception. My goodness, from a 1st and 10 and 4 field position to a sack and a 2nd and 16 from the 11. Wow. Take a look at these starters for the Kansas City defense. And with 4:21, we already have one explosive play in this game.
The snap. And the kick. And good.
And just like that, it is 7-0 Jets.
Ball teed up for the kickoff. He kicks it. He got all of it. Wayne secures the ball from the end zone. And taken down near the 17.
And we're going to have another another run back short of the 20-yard line.
They need to keep things real simple.
This game has no clock management skills. This game also has no Drew Bledsoe, Sean Alexander, Boston. I believe the Kansas City game we watched was very weird. It was Kansas City and New England back in week number 3. Yeah, Kansas City did not look good. It's just a very weird game. It did that weird thing. Oh, there it goes. Bledsoe running flush to his left. He's going to get sacked. Back near the 12-yard line. Wasn't quite the free rusher, but Bledsoe tried to run out of the pocket, escape, but nothing doing there. Teddy Bruschi. Recognizable name. For some reason they show, wow, Josh Allen's playing on the defense.
Second and a whole lot of reading. Three receiver. Avon running right.
Rose finds a nice comeback route around the 25-yard line.
To me, it looked like the defense just gave up on that.
Or did he drop that?
Third and 7.
No, it is 3rd and 7 around the 21. I might have said 25 on accident. I apologize. Alexander in the backfield with Bledsoe. Rushers off the right side. They're going to get home again. 2 tackles, 2 sacks for James Allen already. And that'll be a 3-and-out for Kansas City, who is kind of surprising that they're 3-1. I will be honest. Maybe Kansas City goes, if we have them on the stream or whatever, 5 times they go 11-5. I can't believe these aren't blocked. Every week I think maybe this is the one, and it never is. Actually, every time they punt the ball away. I'm Chris Hansen, and that was a punt. Not a very clean kick, wobbly. And a pretty nice return for the Jets, who already have a 7-0 lead. We'll see what they have in store for drive number 2.
First and 10.
Oh, McNabb finds a nice room, some nice room up the middle. He'll get a first down on that first down run.
The offense's confidence is going to be nothing but keep going up. With a ball like this.
First and 10.
Fires over the middle, finds a receiver down by the 27-yard line. Nice find by McNabb. Second down and 4. We're not even out of the first quarter in this one yet. Feels like we've seen an entire game's worth of action, though, in the first few plays. If you weren't too used to those long, methodical drives from Atlanta and Tampa Bay. There's a nice find, a nice block. It's going to be picked up for a touchdown. Ike Hilliard with his first reception of the day. 26 yards for the touchdown. Look at this lovely block on the outside. You can barely see it there, but it helps him get into the end zone. And just like that, the Jets are up 13-0. What if the Jets are the best team in this game?
So the extra point attempt.
Oh, shoot.
Here's the set. The kick is up. That kick is good.
I did it again. That base, it hangs over by like just enough. I bopped it with my hand trying to turn my webcam back on. 1:44 to go in the first quarter. We already have a bit of a blowout brewing.
Got all that. He hauls it in. From the end zone. Past the 20. Teeth-jarring collision. The return ended at the 23-yard line. First and 10. Single back formation. They're going with motion. Scrambles. Throws downfield.
Oh, big bomb by Bledsoe, but it falls incomplete.
Second and 10. They're going with a single running back. Bledsoe knocks back. Rolls left.
Looking, fires, finds a receiver up near the first down marker. He spins, but works left to right instead of up to down, or east to west instead of north and south, as they say in football terms. He'll be short of the first down. 3rd and inches. 3rd and 2, actually. He was a lot further away than I realized. Minute to go here in quarter number 1. It's been all Jets. Defensively, offensively. Jets, Jets. Snap the ball. Fires a big lob right there. And that, I don't know, that's a Teddy Bruschi picking off Drew Bledsoe, former teammates. Look at this terrible throw. Just lobbed into the air for anyone to get to. And just as I said, the Jets defense has been crushing it. They get a turnover or takeaway. And with 47 seconds to go, the Jets offense set up with tremendous field position inside the 40. Pitch to the left side. Nice block on the outside. I think if he sticks to it, he might be able to get some more yards. But he tried to turn it upfield. One of the problems we see with this game, the pathing of the AI runners, not great. Even when they have like field, like you saw it on the interception return in the Atlanta game, instead of breaking it to the sideline away from everybody, he ran towards them just to like get a brush of danger. That is a huge sack. Oh no. Oh no. Donovan McNabb suffering a calf injury on that play. Matt Hasselbeck coming in to take over on a huge hit. Oh my gosh. Finds a receiver, and they'll get right back to their original line of scrimmage. Maybe a little further back. They'll give them 4th and 11. A wild first quarter is going to come to a close here after this punt. That's going to go way into the end zone, like wasn't even close. Kansas City will have it at the... Oh, weird. They're punters from Kansas City. Kansas City 1st and 10 from... What's it called? The 20-yard line.
The Chiefs clear.
Everything went for the Jets there. 5 yards of offense. 5 yards of total offense for Kansas City. The Jets with 122. Tremendous defense. Multiple sacks. Got the interception. Big bombs on offense. And what happens? Their quarterback gets knocked out of the game with a calf injury. We might have to check the injury report after the game because we did see that one. I mean, I guess I probably should check it anyway, but let's see if Kansas City can put something together here. They have 4:56 here in this second quarter, just started. It's second down and 10 already. We've seen another weird throw from Drew Bledsoe. Just floated up for anyone to get to. He's getting sacked again. Season sacks 7 for the Jets. I don't know if that counts this game, but that might count the roughly 36 that they have in this one. I mean, that's at least 3, 4? Bledsoe fires deep down the left side into triple coverage. That's going to be a diving interception. Chris Carter, 1 interception, -2 yards. This Jets defense is so good. I know that's basically just an arm punt. Maybe the Jets defense can carry them. He's only out for a couple of weeks. Hasselbeck's a capable starting quarterback. He would lead the Seahawks to a Super Bowl appearance. He looks, fires, almost intercepted at midfield. Dropping back, looking, firing, finds a man open. That's going to be a nice catch and run down near the 25-yard line. He's got 3, and that's an easy completion. I mean, Hasselbeck, again, not a terrible quarterback. We want the ball. We're going to win. Good one. Throws a game-clinching interception for the Packers. From the Seahawks to the Packers. Go look it up. It's a great play. That's an easy find. Any quarterback in the league should be able to make that throw. With a man that wide open. First and 10 from the 26. I guess at this point you just hope that if you're a Jets fan, you hope the defense takes over, continues to play well, and Hasselbeck kind of just manages the game. Maybe a touchdown, try to get some special teams points maybe, and hold on to a 2-touchdown lead. Donovan McNabb looked incredible until he got absolutely demolished and injured. Shorten this game, run the ball, keep the clock moving. Nice move to spring a little bit further to the outside. He'll be half a yard short. Third down and inches with 3:12 to go. Oh, a play action pass. You do not want to see that on 3rd and inches. That is an abysmal play call. Kansas City is selling out to get into the backfield. They think it's going to be a run. I know you're trying to get them to bite, but with that many guys, you figure one of them just goes, I'm going for the quarterback. Regardless, I don't care. You get the running back. You also get the running back. The other 10 guy or 9 guys or whatever it is, 8 guys, running back. I have the quarterback. So 3rd and inches turns into 4th and 6. Love to see them kind of just hold it here and run the clock down to the 2-minute warning. That's not how this game works, though.
He did a nice job on that one.
Gary Anderson looks like he's about 65 years old in that photo. Roughly half of his yearly salary going towards hair dye. fun fact about Gary Anderson.
We're waiting for the kickoff. There's the kickoff. Big kick. Number
We'll see another
24
run back here.
brings it out of
Up to the
end zone.
10, looks for the 15, finds, almost found a little bit of room off the left side, but again ran into the blocker.
If they can get points on this drive, it'll give them all kinds of confidence.
First and 10. Going with 4 wide. Boston wide left. Wayne in motion.
Throws, that is kind of just a pass up for grabs. You don't want to see that. Back across the body, across the field, or over the middle of the field, or over the other sideline. Just kind of like a hop throw. Lucky to come away with a reception on that one. 2 defenders in the area. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning. 17-0 your score here. The Jets running away with this one. And this is a good time for me to get up and use the restroom.
One back set for the Chiefs. Throws. Brought down. Nice work that time by the quarterback.
That's the kind of play an NFL receiver has got to make.
First and 10. The defense is staring down the barrel of the shot. Boston wide left. Starts him at the knee. He's on the ground and sacked. They were on him almost as soon as the ball was snapped.
The line's got to give the quarterback enough time to find a receiver.
Second and 15. Going from the end. Drops back. Down the sideline. Pass knocked away.
I love that play, Kevin.
I hear you. Third and 15. Bledsoe from the shotgun. Boston wide left. He pulls it in. He scores. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Oh, they aired out the defense on that play. Now that was special.
His first touchdown catch of the day. The drive covered 82 yards and took 5 plays. The Chiefs will go for the deuce. Play action pass. Throws. Drill. Didn't let go. And they got it. Chalk up 2 points.
So that's how it works. I leave, and all of a sudden Kansas City looks like a competent football team.
Janikowski will kick.
Why did they go for 2? There's no reason to go for 2. It's still 3 possessions regardless.
He steps into
47 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Moles secures the ball.
I got up. I thought if the Jets defense would just do what it's been doing, I thought no
This isn't
problem.
the easiest place to start
Not
a drive that will finish in
a
the end zone,
chance.
but it can be done.
This game, like, it's not a chance. and I come back and it's 17-8. That is wild. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. I mean, that's the drive Kansas City needs, right? That's what they need. They should get the ball first in the second half. That might not actually be right. There's a possibility that their first drive was so fast that I forgot. But I'm pretty sure Kansas City, or New York, excuse me, the Jets ran it out. It was like the 16 to the 11 to touchdown. Either way, big drive for Kansas City. Hasselbeck looks, fires over the left side, gets just past the 20 up to about the 21-yard line. And that will be third down, and 8, 9. Third down and 8 from the 20-yard line.
The Jets set up in high formation. Wilkins in motion.
Nice spin move. Tries to get close to that first down marker, but no such luck. If I'm Kansas City, I take a timeout here. I try to capitalize on this, but there was actually not enough time for that. Just kidding. That was all a lie. 17-8 your halftime score. Quick reminder that today's football coverage sponsored by Liam's Toy Emporium.
Anderson is ready to get the second half underway. There's the kickoff. He got all of it. Number 24 secures
2 yards deep in the end zone. Get up to the 15, around the 20. And missed it. How did he not? That dude dove his full body force into him. And the guy just like did a move. I was like, that's fine. That's okay. That did not affect me in any way, shape, or form.
first and 10.
Wait, when does the... I don't even know when the Monday Night Football game starts. It started at 5 or 4?
Rose knocked away from the receiver.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have the interception, but it was still a nice play.
Oh, here we go. Monday Night Football. Oh, 5:15. Okay. Pick the winner. Ooh. Gross. I mean, wait, what? Hold on. Hang on. the Bing situation just a little off. It says Bears, Patriots. That's accurate, correct. That's who's playing. New England favored to win, pick the thing, whatever, some videos. And then below that, it says like matchups, and it's the Bengals and the Browns.
They're going with a single running back.
Is that next week's Monday Night Football?
Starts a man in motion. Drops back. Throws downfield.
Bledsoe finds the hands of a defender. Needed a little bit more air under that one to get it out in front of his receiver. 4th down and 10, so a very quick 19-second 3 and out there. And that counts the run back, so it was even shorter than that. The punt is away. Return from the 35-yard line. It's going to get up to the 50, so they will start in Kansas City territory.
Good solid gain on that return.
That is a huge miss for Kansas City. Kansas City has made odd decision after odd decision. We saw some weird 2-point conversion attempts in the last game we broadcast with them in it. Back in week number 3, they have another 2-point conversion. This time it's successful at least, but I mean, you have a backup quarterback, and you got to be able to drive the field. What are you doing?
There's a marker
We're
on
going to
the
have
field.
another false start.
False start against the offense.
I don't know if that was correct.
First and 15.
That way? I think it was. Ow.
Wilkins in motion. Holmes runs it. Flag on
Oh,
the
we're going to have a
play.
hold. Oh, it's a hold. It's a hold on the offense. And the beautiful swipe there to just get anything. Holding on the offense. First down and 25 now. They went from a 1st and 10 to a 1st and 25. They are now on their own side of the field. The New York Jets decided they wanted to play NFL Blitz today. Actually, a nice completion there. We'll get up to about the 35. Excuse me, the 45-yard line. I apologize.
Like that, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to respond.
Second and 10.
So let's see.
On the play action.
Fires over the left side, finds a receiver inside the 40.
Nifty little play.
And they're actually getting these penalty yards back.
Nice little game there.
Third and 3. The Jets from a single back set.
And indeed, yeah, next week is Bengals Browns. Weird that
By Fisher.
the Bing like game preview is all goofed up like that. Are there any actually like interesting games happening? Oh, Bills Bengals? Week 17? Absolutely. Whew. The Bills have a bye week this week? The Bills and the Eagles, two of the most exciting teams, had a bye week in the same week. That sucks.
He managed to gain of 3 yards. Second and 7. Man in motion.
All right, so here go the Jets.
28-yard line.
We're going to get inside the 30 down to the 27, 28-yard line.
This is the NFL. That means no free lunches. You got to earn your score.
Third and 4.
And the Jets with a nice methodical time-sucking drive here. Under 2 to go in quarter number 3, third down.
Starts a man in motion. Hasselbeck drops back.
Hasselbeck. Oh, no. That was the wrong receiver. That was the right area of the field, but the wrong receiver.
4th and 4. The Jets will attempt a field goal. He hit his own.
Here's a field goal. This would put them up 12.
The attempt is
Kick is up. It is well good.
He hammered it straight and true.
It's so weird the way that they...
Nice play.
I don't know. It'd be one thing if the teams were routinely getting like good coffin corners, but then it's just like a net 10-yard punt. You're like, this is a waste of everyone's
Took
time.
9 plays. Ball teed up for the kickoff. He kicks it deep. And a man has it. From the end zone.
From the end zone, Kansas City off the right side. Oh, has some room. I had one man to beat it. It was the kicker. Reggie Wayne stiff-armed the soul out of that kicker.
Showed a lot of speed on
Take a look at this.
Certainly gave it his best on that return.
This
That's the
replay.
kind of effort that
I thought he was
drives
gone.
offense.
I thought he had it, but that animation was a little bit weird. The collision point, it was like he kind of sidestepped, stiff-armed, and the diving animation kind of all made it not be quite as smooth as it should have been. Slowed him down just enough there. 1st and 10, 20-8. A very weird score, but here we are. Throws over the middle, tipped and incomplete. I am surprised. There were 4 Jets in the kind of general area. The receiver double covered. That went off the hands, and I thought, that's the last thing you want to see. Just basically like a set pass. Bledsoe has not looked good in this game or in the game that we saw them play against New England, but they've won their other 3 contests, but they have not been broadcast. Maybe that's the trick. This is another terrible throw. How was that just batted down? Perfect positioning, saw it all the way. Again, rolling to his right, throwing back across his body, looking. His hips aren't straight at all. It's just a god-awful throw. Oh, my goodness. Third down and 10. Fires, finds a receiver. Defender was in good position, got turned around somehow, even though nothing happened, and gave up the first down. It's a very weird play on the back end. 32, I think Davis. The last name there. Doesn't really matter. Number 32 would have stopped him right before the sticks. His character model, just 360 for no reason. 360 no scope tackle. Oh! Bledsoe slid to his right. I don't think we'll get a replay on this one, but Bledsoe slid to his right. The defender got free, but for some reason his character model was frozen, and he just waltzed right past him to fire the completion. 2nd down and 5. You know what's better than a telestrator? Just using your fingers. Runs off left side.
Brewski took down the ball carrier. He picked up 4 yards on the play.
Offense just plain slapped the defense upside the head on that play. They just seem to want it more.
3rd and inches.
3rd quarter will come to a close with a frozen Drew Bledsoe leaving the huddle. 3rd down and inches. Even time of possession so far. Or is that 8:24? It might be more lopsided than I realized. My bad. I think it's 8.5 to 6.5. They played 15. Yeah, 8:24. Do you think if I got up, they would score a touchdown? If Kansas City... Oh my goodness. Did they go with a play action pass as well? On a 3rd and inches?
The Chiefs will kick the ball away. Hanson averaging over 40 yards.
20-8.
There's the snap. A lot of air under that.
That one's going to check up 3 yards deep in the end zone. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Jets. Dominant performance in the 1st quarter got weird with an injury to Donovan McNabb. Now it is Matt Hasselbeck in at quarterback. Turn around, hand the ball off, run it down their throats, run this clock as low as you possibly can. They give you 80 yards to work with.
The problem was there, the defense didn't rally around the football.
On Kansas City side of things, this is it. You have to get a stop here, and not only that, but you have to score the next time you touch the ball. There is not enough time with the way this game works for you to score twice. Oh, it's intercepted! Oh, Hasselbeck throws an interception, a spin move. It's a touchdown, Kansas City! Oh my gosh! What a turn!
Huge turnover and a bigger turnaround.
All Hasselbeck had to do was manage the game. Also, shout out to the Christmas matchup, by the way. The more I was watching this, I was like, oh my goodness. Happy holidays, everybody.
The Chiefs line up to kick the extra point. Here's the snap.
They went for the extra point that time. So it is 20-15. Not that odd of a score. I believe, I think it was Stanford won 15-14 on 5 field goals. 8 yards deep in his own end zone. He'll take it out. He doesn't care. And he'll be a couple of yards short of that guaranteed starting field position at the 20-yard line if he had just fair caught it. Taking a knee in the end zone and just said, I'm good. Don't need to run it back. Instead, he took an unnecessary hit and lost 2 yards of field position. The Jets now in a very precarious position. Again, just turn around, hand the ball off, run this clock down. I said that 41 seconds of go in game time. Now, the interesting thing here is now, like, how do I want to answer this? Kansas City was in an interesting position last time they were out there defensively. They just needed to get a stop regardless. Now Kansas City can't even give up a field goal. Otherwise, that's going to be an 8-point game. It'll be 23-15. You can get, obviously, a touchdown, 2-point conversion. That pick six is huge. I don't know why. That's the one time that it needed to turn inside and go up. Avoid that guy at all costs. Just cut in, go up. Ran right by him, and like a zombie coming back from the dead, got bit on the ankle and fell down. Split back formation, 3rd down and 4. They have no interest in putting the ball in the air, and instead they'll have to put the ball in the air through a punt on a 4th down and 3. So good defensive stand there for Kansas City. God, that pick six. That pick six is wild. Huge swing in the game. So try and find some room on the left side.
Near the 43. Nice bit of running there.
End over end kick. That is wild. So it makes it an 8-point game. Field or a 5-point game, excuse me. They don't give up any sort of field goal, touchdown. My point's kind of out the window at this moment, not only because I lost the train of thought, but because Kansas City's defense held 232. They are 57 yards away from a touchdown from the end zone. They'll need a 2-point conversion they don't need a 2-point conversion. It's still 20. I will be interested to see if they go for a 2-point conversion. That is what I am trying to say. I'm all excited. I'm all amped up. Kansas City decided, that I could watch them play good football. I appreciate that. What a dumb score. If you're Kansas City and you score a touchdown here, you go for 2 regardless. Throws deep down the field in between 2 defenders, but nothing doing there. Tipped and incomplete. Don't forget, we have one more game coming up for you after this. Chicago at home taking on the Packers of Green Bay. From question mark. I think you would see the College Stadium of Illinois, which is where they played. I believe that's in Champaign, Illinois. You know what? We'll talk about that in the next game. Don't worry about it. He threw that to the right, and there was nothing there. Just 2 defenders blanketing that receiver. The Jets defense doing what they can to keep this game in favor, or in their favor. 4th and 8. You got to go for it here. This is too good a field position to pass up. You could play the field position game if you really wanted to, but I don't think you're going to get much better than this. We're going to have another false start on a 4th and 8. A 4th and 8 false start's going to make it 4th and 13. They're still going for it again. You got to go. Bledsoe drops back, looking, rolls to his right. Free rusher, back across his body, pass is complete. It is so short of a first down. They didn't even get it to midfield. That is a turnover on downs. Even with the false start, or without the false start, that is not enough. Terrific defense by the Jets. Hasselbeck comes out, I formation. Going to run the ball off the right side. Well defended by Kansas City. Shot that gap. Got the back.
Timeout for the Chiefs. They have 2 timeouts left. 2nd and 9. Three receiver set. Mills wide left. There's the pitch out.
Oh, there's a nice run off the right side. That'll be what they need. First down. Jets are going to be able to run this out.
The Chiefs have called a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. 1st and 10. Holmes runs it. He was stopped for a
They
loss.
handed the ball off. Clobbered immediately. I mean, if you force a punt here, you're guaranteed field position at about the 20-yard line. I think this is still field goal range, or at least should be. This is where the kind of the DNA of the game gets a little wonky. It looked like he was stumbling, then he just got lifted up and taken down. Kansas City might be out of timeouts here. It'll be on the left side of your screen. They are indeed.
They want to keep the clock moving and not take any chances.
Oh, a nice spin move there. Stiff arms the defender. Get down at the 25-yard line. 4th down coming up.
4th and 3. Kicking team on the field. This will be a 41-yard attempt.
We'll see if they actually kick the field goal here. I mean, it is pretty meaningless. Wow, interesting. They didn't actually kick the field goal. If you were actually playing this game, you'd probably kick it with 3 seconds just to muster some points, some extra points. Kind of like a little middle finger to your opponent. 20-15, your final. Kansas City made it interesting, but the Jets prevail. James Allen, your player of the game. 3 tackles, 2 sacks.
Brought to you by Pepsi.
Oh, here's the big play I missed. Just kidding, I saw that. That was an interception. I assumed that was from their good drive. My bad. Oh, there's a big play. Okay, all right. Here's the pick 6. Look at him run that route better than the receiver. Nice spin move. Touchdown. Tacked on an extra point. McNabb. So you know this is early in the game. Beautiful touchdown throw right there. McNabb again. And there's the long touchdown, 88 yards.
Thanks for playing NFL NFL fever, everybody.
And there you go. I mean, there you have it. The time of possession, total yards, rushing, obviously passing yards, a couple of turnovers on the Drew Bledsoe decreased, you don't say. A couple of interceptions on the Chiefs side, then obviously the one for the Jets. All right, Packers and Bears. Game number 3 of 3 today.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium, everybody, where the rain is falling. Kevin Calabro above the field, and we're here to watch this regular season matchup. The Bears will take on the Packers.
Oh, I didn't actually catch where we were. Shoot, I picked the wrong time to look away.
Someone opposing wide receivers keep track of before the snap. They make sure they know where he's lined up at all times. LaDainian Tomlinson is a young guy who's...
Oh my goodness, LaDainian Tomlinson.
Everyone knew he was fast, but he's shown everybody that he's not afraid to run inside the tackles as well.
Thanks, Ron. Captains are at midfield. Let's head down to the
so I would guess that this is the Illinois Stadium. What I was going to say in the previous game that I was going to say for this one was I would guess that all of them would probably have the accurate stadium, but I was thinking that the 2K series would have it because they had an NFL and an NCAA series at the same time, as did, I think, the Sony Game Day series did as well. I think this was, the Microsoft one would be about the only one that would not have a college game along with it. I think I took the Madden stuff off my hard drive because I knew I didn't need it. Nope, it's actually right here. So this was week 5. This was a game that we actually watched in week 5 in Madden 2003. It was the Monday night game. Might be a little bit different. The interesting difference here that we have kind of just off the bat, one, Donovan McNabb played for the Packers.
Swings it right.
There's a nice play for Green Bay.
Nice hookup.
This defense better get in that quarterback's face.
The big difference is the end zone design. This one has the Bears logo in it, whereas the Madden version of this had the Illinois design in the end zone. So maybe it's not 100% accurate. Maybe it's just kind of the basics. I don't know. Brian Greasy, Deuce Staley, Joey Galloway. All right.
First and 10. Rolls right. Throws. Tipped. And that's incomplete.
Pass was tipped a couple of different times. We take a look at the Chicago Bears defense. Was that game in the rain in Madden as well? That would be weird. It was not. That was kind of a weird game. Green Bay, just a weird season, as we see a very odd miscommunication there. Definitely was like an out route there, but he went out and then tried to go up, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. Green Bay's whole season obviously very weird. They had a losing record, made the playoffs. They were very good against their own division. It was just any other team that they really struggled with. I think they were 5-1, 4-2, something like that in division against the NFC North, but struggled outside of it.
4th and 15. The Packers line up in punt formation.
Chicago kicking off for Monday Night Football here shortly. It doesn't matter. I record this video offline. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm saying that like it's a live broadcast. I'm like, hey, we're gonna check out the football game here shortly.
That's the end of it. Brady
Tom Tupa, 1 punt, 45 yards, a long of 45. End over end kick. Tries to get the corner. I don't know that he really got much of a return there. Steve Berline, LaDainian Tomlinson, Gardner. Not sure who Reed is. If you want to see a little peek at NFL Fever 2004, it was part of the Demolicious video posted yesterday on the channel. Throws over the middle, finds a receiver.
Gained about 3 yards.
Just keep bringing it. Just keep bringing it.
Oh, Brian Urlacher playing for the Packers. Interesting. Bears fans will know him as a very good middle linebacker. Maybe not a great person. I don't know.
2nd and 7. One back set to the Bears. Starts a man in motion.
2nd down and 7. Pitch to the left side. Well blocked by Chicago. Oh, it's poorly run by the running back, though. They got the seal here, in the lane there. And he turned it upfield for no reason. He springs that a step to the left between those the two lanes, the blockers. He is gone. Such a well done play by the Bears, but nothing comes from it. Nice play by Green Bay defensively to shoot that gap. Limit LaDainian Tomlinson to a minimal gain. Feels like they're playing kind of the... they've gotten Chicago Bears football down to a science. Like a mid-range to terrible quarterback, like a really good running back, and then like a defense you kind of hope keeps you in it. They're keeping everything on the ground here. Try and wear down that Packers defense. Start to be able to push them off the line and get bigger chunks. And you have one of, if not the best backs in the game at the time. It's a good recipe. Steve Berline, I want to say, played for the Panthers around this time. I could be wildly wrong, though. That's a name that sounds familiar. Tries to find some room off the left side. Does, but gets tripped up by his shoelaces. I think he's going to be short of a first down there. It'll be 4th and inches at midfield. Chicago's going to punt the ball away, I think, in this day and age. And again, the difference between 2002, 2003, and 2022. I think you would see a lot of teams go for it, especially a Bears team. That's a terrific punt. Especially a Bears team with an Aaron Rodgers on the other side. Granted, the Packers not quite the Packers of his prime. I think the further we get, he signed like a 4-year deal or whatever it is. I think the closer we get to him retiring, the more people are going to look back at those 2 devastating playoff losses. Huge run off the right side here for Green Bay. Those 2 really bad playoff losses, I think they're going to look at those as a much bigger missed opportunities. Anyway, the point would be is that I think you would see a lot of attempted conversions at a 4th and inches in today's game. But one of the best punts we've seen, easily the best punt we've seen today, but one of the best punts we've ever seen in this specific game, NFL Fever 2003, as it locks up just a little bit. Hasn't given us any problems just yet. I can always pop down a save, which I might do after this play. Another run off the right side. Do Staley. I think we have two teams who have quarterbacks that are not great, with pretty good running backs. Joey Galloway is a good receiving option for the Packers. I didn't catch the receivers didn't really strike me of note for the Bears. With the rain, I think we might see a lot of the ground game, which will keep the clock moving. Let's go ahead and just really quickly, just in case. Oh man, I love that. I love the repeating pattern. It's awesome. Dropping back, looking, roll, not even rolls, but steps up in the pocket. That's a great defensive play there. Read it really well. Had lots of time in the pocket, so well blocked by the offensive line. Not a great throw, though.
Second and 10.
8 seconds to go. Second down and 10 from the shotgun. Nobody back there with him. Drops back. Throws left side. Finds a receiver up at the 45-yard line. It'll be third and short. Well, it'll be the end of the first quarter. We know that. We third down and 4. Just kidding. Apparently he stepped out of bounds. Okay. I was like, man, that's a long 4 seconds. I formation, 2 receivers split out to the right of the offensive line. Motion for the Packers here. They'll run the ball off the left side. Finds just enough room to get the first down right near midfield. And that will do it for quarter number 1. Packers and Bears. The NFL's oldest rivalry is knotted at 0. Dead even time of possession. And a first down and 10 for the Packers here. Right about midfield, offset I. Another man in motion, drops back to pass, throws it out to the flat. Caught and hit immediately. Going to be a loss of 1, maybe 2 on that one. Second and long coming up. I like the idea on that play. Get it to the flat and get it to the receiver or the running back out there. Better defense. Throws, nice find, lobs it up there for a catch, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Patrick Jeffers, a 52-yard reception. The dunk, and that will put the Packers on top 6-0, extra point pending. It was a nice find by quarterback Brian Greasy, strangely enough wearing number 1, even though I'm pretty sure he wore number 14. And I'm pretty sure he was the quarterback for the Denver Broncos around this time.
The Packers will kick the point after touchdown. The kick's away, and it's good.
So with 4:22 to go here in the second quarter, we have a 7-0 game. Packers scoring the touchdown. And much like we saw in that Jets game as well, just a nice, easy reception. Receiver, tight end, breaks free, and just an easy up and in. Oh, Chicago with a little something brewing here. He's going to be free down the right sideline. The Packers have a couple of guys in pursuit. They're going to get him by the shoelaces at the 40-yard line. That is exactly the response the Chicago Bears needed. They have LaDainian Tomlinson on their side. Finds some room by the sideline. You can see all the Packers defenders there. Number 25 just went for it. clipped him by the legs, and that's what you like to see.
1st and 10.
Play action pass. Throws. Nice find right around the 30-yard line, or the 29, excuse me. Should be a first down for the Bears. That's right, the Bears, not the Bears.
First and 10.
Throws. Ooh, he got hit. He had the ball in his hands, and the hit popped it free.
Wax on, wax off. It's just that simple.
You said it, baby.
Second down and 10 from the 28-yard line. 3:33 to go here, second quarter. A rainy Illinois day. Concludes our 3 games of action. We'll get scores, we'll get standings after this one. We'll have week 6 next Tuesday right here on the channel. Be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Thanks again to our sponsor, Liam's Toy Emporium. Drops back and pads a pass. I don't love, again, that play right there. The perfect example of what is wrong with the design of this game. He was free and clear. That was a touchdown for the Bears. But for whatever reason, the AI just naturally runs towards the middle of the field instead of towards the sideline. Obviously, it's a moot point if Chicago scores a touchdown here, but anything else or anything other than that, and it's a problem. Just kidding, it was a touchdown, so it didn't matter. That is a response drive. A very nice response by the Chicago Bears. They're set up with excellent field position. Some nice plays, and it is 7-6, extra point pending. You can see some completed passes there. One incompletion, a run. That was pretty nice. Maybe the Bears throwing the Packers off a little bit with what they're doing. You figure not the best quarterback in the league. That's fine. Hand the ball off. Oh, wait, you're going to just throw it with him? Uh-oh.
We're waiting for the kickoff. He steps into it.
Kick is away from the 5.
Light secures the ball.
It's the best return field, like, starting spot we've seen. He'll get up to about the 25-yard line, and that is where Green Bay will take over. A couple minutes to go here in the first half.
First and 10. There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback.
Trying to run the ball off the left side. Well blocked, or well defended, I should say,
Stopped at the line.
by the Bears. That'll be no gain, maybe a loss of 1. They will indeed give him a loss of 1. Second down and 11 from the 25. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here. First half, 7-7 Bears Packers. Greasy finds an open receiver over the middle. Nice spin move. Gets up near the 45-yard line. A little bit short of it, probably the 44. Either way, first down and 10 coming up.
First and 10.
Dropping back, looking, fires left side. That is a beautifully read interception there. Unfortunately for Fred Vinson, he stepped out of bounds. He was free and clear down that sideline to score a pick six, but his momentum carries him out of bounds, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears at the 50-yard line. I mean, that's just a bad throw. Great defensive play, terrible decision on the throw. Off his hands and incomplete. That is a surprising drop there. 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. Lined up in the shotgun.
Rose finds a receiver outside and gets some yards up past the 40, inside the 40, I should say.
Big 1st down for the offense.
Rolling to the right, fires, finds a completion inside the 25.
Was made by Darius. Solid work by the quarterback and receiver.
Oh, that was a nice play. The offense gets a first down.
Timeout called by the home squad. They have 2 timeouts left. First and 10. Flat back on the quarterback. Throws.
Finds a receiver.
Big collision. A gain of
Be
8.
down near the 15-yard line.
Timeout for the Bears.
Timeout Bears.
Timeout left. Second and 2.
35 seconds to go. 2nd down and 2 coming up here for Chicago.
They're going with a single running back. Shows handoff.
Rolls, looking, firing right at the goal line. Touchdown. Josh Reed with his first touchdown of the day. 2 receptions, 27 yards. The Bears looking good here. Burline finds a nice open receiver. And again, we see that kind of the pattern just streaking across the field. A couple yards short of the goal line. Gets in all passes that time around. 29 seconds to go. The Bears have scored 14 unanswered points, taking extra advantage of that interception.
The kick's away. It's good. All teed up for the kickoff. There goes the ball. He's got it.
From the 9.
Reaches the 20. Pulls down at the 28-yard line.
See if Green Bay responds at all here.
First and 10.
26 seconds to go.
Throws downfield.
Throws up, and that's intercepted again.
Number 20.
Fred Vinson, or Vincent. I don't know why I threw another I in there.
That's one of those where
2 interceptions for him this is like back-to-back plays for him on defense. Interception that led to a touchdown. We got another interception. We'll see what happens. Oh my goodness.
First and 10. Two running backs behind the quarterback.
the right side.
On and two brought that play
Nothing
to an
doing
end.
there. A little surprised to not see Chicago be a little more aggressive, trying to throw the ball down the field. Might kind of bail Green Bay out of that second turnover in as many plays. All right, that's it. Chicago scores 14 unanswered points and takes a 7-point lead into the halftime break.
And now for the second half kickoff.
The Bears will get the ball first.
There's the kickoff. He hauls it in. Brings it out of
From
the
about the
end zone.
1 yard line. He has a little room off to the left. That actually, the defender didn't go down. He got bounced off
For the defense.
by the coverage, the blocker. But it didn't actually work the way I thought it was going to. I thought that was going to take that player out of the play entirely. But Fletcher with a nice job getting a tackle there. It'll be 1st and 10 for Chicago.
First and 10.
From the 23, Chicago can look to do that kind of that double dip.
Single back formation.
Score, get the ball back, score again, and blow this game open with a 14-point lead. Right now, we're going with a touchdown lead. Drops back, fires, open receiver. He gets blown up at the 37-yard line.
Nice looking pass.
1st down and 10. They have completely abandoned the running game. They're having a lot of success through the air.
I heard that.
Green Bay not really making any sort of adjustment to slow them down.
First and 10. Henderson with the ball.
Running up the middle, tries to find a little bit of room. Does actually finds about 8 yards of 8 yards of room. Second down and short.
Second and 3. The Bears set up in high formation. Tomlinson with the ball.
Tomlinson finds some room, gets past midfield.
He wound up making
That'll be a 1st down for the Bears.
Give the offense credit for a nice play and a first down.
First and 10. The Bears from a single back set.
Play action pass. Burline looking, finds.
Down.
A little surprised there. I thought he would get sacked. That should have been an interception. It's a very lucky play for the Bears offense.
Second and 10. Shotgun. Throws.
Lob pass.
Complete.
Ow.
Out at the 31-yard line. Solid work by the quarterback and receiver.
Big pickup, big first down.
Just had
for
all
the
kinds of time. A lob pass. There's like 4 defenders in the area. Somehow Tomlinson finds the ball. That's why he's the best, or one of the best.
First and 10.
Play action pass. The rush finally gets home, and they'll drop him back at the 37-yard line.
Either enough time to find a receiver or to say a prayer.
Second and 15. Tomlinson passed the ball.
Oh, Tomlinson got tripped up by a defender that wasn't even really in a position to tackle him. That slowed him down enough to let the Packers get to him defensively. And it'll be 3rd down and 15 here. 2:08. This is a long drive for the Bears. We got the ball first here. A delayed run. Not great. Not great there. That is not.
You can credit the runner with a good effort on that play.
I like the call. I mean, I like. There's room to the right of that offensive lineman that I don't know if he gets a first down necessarily, but at least picks up more than none. All right, apparently they weren't close enough for their field goal kicker. And this is where you go like, hey, don't even worry about it. Like, just, who cares? You're giving up, it's a 15-yard field position difference. Unless you get it from the spot of the kick where it was missed, which would be 22 yards. But still, when it's not even close like that, it's a 50-yard field goal. Maybe it makes more sense here in Champaign in Illinois, where it is a little windier. Conditions aren't great on the field. I guess I can understand it a little bit more, but still.
Second and 6. Single back set.
4-yard run on first down for the Packers. So first possession of the second half. Throws it over the middle, finds a receiver. He is off and running. He's not going to get there. He's going to shake a defender. He'll get past the 50-yard line down to the 45 into Bears territory. Brian Greasy, 6 of 11. 122 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, both in the closing 2 minutes of that first half. But a nice find there. You knew he wasn't going to get away from everybody. Number 80, that's a tight end right there.
First and 10.
So 42 seconds to go. Green Bay with good field position. High formation with a little bit of motion moving from left to right. Tackled in the backfield. Nail Diggs, he played for the Packers.
This game recorded by Diggs.
They got to find a way to block this guy.
Second and 12. One back set for the Packers.
Third quarter will come to a close. Bears still lead by 7. A very long drive ends in a punt for those Bears.
The Packers set.
They lead going into quarter number 4.
Second and 12. Drops back. Throws.
Finds a receiver past the 35-yard line. Should be a first down for Green Bay. It's a nice find right there. I guess you kind of hold your breath there for a moment. He's throwing some bad passes. The Packers are driving here to start the 4th. First and 10 from the 34. It's not a bad play. It's just that ball was high and didn't have much of a chance to do a whole lot regardless. It looked like maybe the defender had overrun on the coverage. But a loss of 1 is not what you're looking for on first and 10. Second and 11. 2 receivers split out right side. Split backs. The Bears sent everybody. It was a screen, but they could not get the pass off.
The line's got to give the quarterback enough time to find a receiver.
Screenplay was setting up to the left side. It was a good call poorly executed. They sent everybody.
Third and long.
And it looked like Green Bay had numbers on the on that left side. But it is now 3rd and 20 following the sack and
Throws
a
downfield.
weird pass. That's a find. That's a touchdown on a 3rd and 20.
Just an outstanding
Burt
play.
Emmanuel,
That play will be in the minds of the
1 reception, 42 yards and a touchdown. Beautiful float pass there by Brian Greasy to just get it right in the bucket, and that is 6 for the Packers
And took 7 plays.
after the loss of 1 on the bad pass. The 8-yard sack.
This point after will tie the game. The ball snap. It's on its way.
Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Lent is one of the return men.
3:27 to go here. Quarter number 4. The Bears coming off a very big drive. A long drive with no points.
Cut down. Madison made
I mean, I think you take a shot at a field goal there.
24-yard line. First and 10.
Ooh, terrific defense there. Shot that gap and dropped him for a 3-yard loss. Couldn't even get the words out of my mouth that he handed the ball off to Tomlinson. 3:07 and ticking.
The Bears from a single back set.
This game went to overtime last time in Madden 03.
Throws.
Finds a receiver, but that receiver finds a defender plastered all over him. Not a bad gain, about 7 yards.
Third and 6.
Dropping back. Oh, and he finds no one. That is a surprising no call on a pass interference. Ball hit a hand, but it falls incomplete.
4th and 6.
A little bit of muck on the helmet of the defender there. 4th down and 6.
This will be his 3rd punt in the game. Here's the snap. He kicks it out of there. He calls for a fair catch, and he brings it down. Great net yardage on that kick. First and 10. The Packers are going with split backs on this play. Taylor running right. Jeffers in motion. Drops. Throws. He has it.
Finds a receiver up near the 34.
Picked up 6 yards on the play.
Second down and short coming up for the Packers.
Second and 4. 2-minute warning.
And we are
2
at the,
minutes left in
2-minute
game.
warning.
Second and 4.
Ball on the 33-yard line. Green Bay needs a field goal to take the lead or win, depending on how much time is left.
Galloway in line. Throws.
2-minute warning was about the time Brian Greasy forgot how to play football in the first half. And he almost forgot how to play football here in the second half, immediately following the 2-minute warning with a pass batted down.
Third and 4. 4 receiver set.
Talking about firing. Finds a receiver over the middle. That's a big first down. Past the 40 up to the 43-yard line. With that, Green Bay can start playing around with the idea of maybe just taking it to overtime. I don't think you want to do that at all. Try and get this taken care of in regulation. I don't love that throw. My goodness. We saw Drew Bledsoe throw an interception on a pass pretty similar to that. Just a lob over the middle into a lot of traffic. He looked so scared.
Second and 8. Shotgun formation.
Drops back. Fires. That was almost intercepted. That should have been picked. Should have been the third interception for the Bears defense, but instead it's incomplete. Third down and 8. Under a minute to go from the 46-yard line. Realistically, Green Bay is going to need about 24 more yards. Probably closer to 29 more yards as we have another false start. Oh, it's the wrong side. Doesn't matter. 3rd and 13 going to be the play coming up from the 41. That is the first penalty of the game, and it comes at a critical time for the Packers. Greasy drops back, fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Didn't even run past the sticks. If you're going to run a route like that, you got to run it past the sticks. Run 15 yards instead of the 8. Or whatever that was. Because that was not going to get a first down regardless. So, now we have a punt coming up on a 4th and 13. The kick is away. And the Bears are going to return it from the 15-yard line. Try and find some room off the left side. He'll get about 10 before he is missed. 2 guys missed him, and he got smashed down to the ground. We have a false start again here? That one's correct. There we go.
First and 15. Using the shotgun. Sanders right. Throws.
Fires over the middle, diving catch at the 30.
Timeout called by the home squad. They have 2 timeouts left.
Seems like the Bears called a timeout. Second and 7 from the 30-yard line. Oh, that is a big sack by the Packers defense. They'll drop him back at the 24. 3rd and long coming up timeout. And I think you might have seen Chicago take a timeout. This is where the game is a little confusing. There's no reason Chicago should have taken a timeout. You go like, okay, we're under 30 seconds to go. That's it. We'll just wrap it up. Maybe try to hurriedly run a play, but don't burn a timeout. Finds a little bit of room there. We see a timeout from Green Bay here. That is a 4th down. More than likely, we're going to see the punt be the final play of the game. Matt Turk over 40 yards of punt. Wow, they actually got the punt off for some reason. Not really sure what happened there. Fair catch, but he fumbled it. Oh my goodness. Green Bay gets the bounce of a lifetime there. The clock hit zeros. He muffed the punt, and they just called it dead. Had Chicago been able to recover that, I don't believe they can advance the ball. But if there was time on the clock, they would have been able to kick a game-winning field goal, or at least attempt one. That is a huge break. It's a good thing Green Bay did not take that timeout. Otherwise, they could be going home losers here. Green Bay is going to receive. Doesn't look like there's much wind.
We're waiting for the kickoff.
5 minutes of overtime here.
Jeffers gets the ball. There he goes. Crosses the 20. Taken down at the 28-yard line.
Not a bad return at all.
First and 10.
First down and 10. I formation. 2 receivers split to the right. They'll run the ball. He runs right into a blocker. And they'll do a whole lot of nothing there. Second down and 10.
That's a serious ball.
Second and 10. 3 receivers set.
Oh, he doesn't have any time. There's nowhere to go.
No time, no escape.
That is a frustrating play to see develop. Daniel Diggs just straight through the line. Brian Greasy is not going to have the speed to get away from a linebacker. We've seen Green Bay convert big third downs before. 3rd and 18 is the task this time around. Field goal wins it. Whoever scores first with the sudden death. And that includes a field goal. Because this game is old, and they kind of changed the rules to make it somewhat better, kind of, but not really. They find it. Oh my goodness, he broke free on a 3rd and 18. He's inside the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Packers! They win the game. Jeffords, 3 receptions, 136 yards. 2 touchdowns in the game winner. This one wins overtime in Madden 2003. It goes to overtime in NFL Fever 2003. And both times, the Packers come away victorious. 2 touchdowns scored on plays of 3rd and 18 or longer. Wow. A run, a sack, a big play, and that's your game. That is your game. The Packers 20, the Chicago Bears 14. Will we watch this game when it comes to Lambeau Field? Absolutely.
Jeffers is the winner of our Wilson game ball.
Of course he's the winner of your game ball. 45.3 yard average. Here is 1 interception. Here's one of the touchdowns for the Bears. Bears scored 14 points in the second quarter, and that was it. Green Bay got very lucky with a muffed punt. A great move by Jeffords there at midfield to break free. Here's the other one. This was on a 3rd down and 20. So drop in the bucket. And here it is, your game winner. In his hands, just got out of the perfect timing on the juke move to try and get out of that. A successful touchdown sends the Bears home losers.
Thanks for playing NFL Fever. See you next
250 passing yards. 80 of those coming on that last one or whatever it was. Bears, Steve Berline, he's improving. Everybody improving on the Packers here. So there you have it. Our 3 games are complete. We will simulate the rest of the week. We will get you some scores. We will get you some standings. And we'll get out of here just in time for the Monday Night Football game. You're welcome. All right. Pretty good week of action here. allow the CPU to fix the team. Is there a way that we could take a look at the injury report? Front office? Oh, uniform and stadium editor. Interesting. What can you edit about the uniform? Hold on, I just want to look at, like, the Packers. Oh. No, I'm good. I'm good. Trade. Do we have, like, any sort of coaching and player reports? Roster and player reports. Who did he play for? McNabb? Doesn't look like I have it. Kurt Warner playing for the Lions. Roster data, global substitutions formation. Front office? Already look at that? Huh. None of this is helpful. Trophy case. Oh, stats and news. News? Injuries. Okay. Okay, so the Jets, this one's going to be the interesting one to look at. We saw this injury happen. The Jets looked really, really good. They looked so good through the first quarter of that game, and then this injury happened. McNabb suffered a calf injury. He will be out 3 weeks. So that'll be 6, 7, and 8. So he'll return in week number 9. We'll keep an eye on the Jets' record. They are currently, and we'll get that's a good segue into the standings here. Jets currently 4-1. If they could weather the storm, 2-1, maybe, depending on their opponents. It'll be interesting to see how they fare without Donovan McNabb. Let's take a look at the NFC East. You have Washington down at the bottom, 0-4. Everybody else 3-2. Eagles, Giants, Cowboys. Competitive division. We'll see if any of those matchups lend themselves well to a showcase here on the channel. AFC East has the Jets on top at 4-1, but a big injury to the Jets, or to the quarterback of the Jets, could throw things in flux and give the Bills, who are 3-2, the Patriots, who are 2-3, those teams opportunities to try and catch up. The Dolphins are 0-5. We'll just move along. Down in the NFC South, Bucks and Saints are at 3-2. The Falcons are at 2-2, and the Panthers are at 2-3. The Buccaneers win that game? I forget what happened. I did not give the scores, by the way. Whoa. Cancel. Schedule and start game. Hold on. Let's take a look at week 5. I apologize. I got ahead of myself. I got excited. Cardinals and Panthers, the away team. The Birds beat the Cats today, 27-20. Bengals and Colts, that was a close game, 14-13 in favor of Cincinnati. AFC East showdown, Patriots, Dolphins. The Patriots win. Even though they have a lot of trouble for whatever reason, especially during the Tom Brady era in Miami, they get a 4-point victory this time around. Giants and Cowboys, 30-13, the New York Giants rolling over the Cowboys. Raiders and Bills, 16-17. Ooh, a tight one in favor of the hometown Buffalo Bills. Steelers and Saints, the Saints win by 3 at home. The Buccaneers beat the Falcons 14-7. That's right. I remember that. Washington falls in Tennessee 27-20. The Jets, they won by 5 in a weird game that featured a big injury to Donovan McNabb. We'll see how the Jets fare over the next couple of weeks. Maybe we can take a look at who the Jets play. Maybe they get a week off. They might literally have next week off. So they might only have to fare 1 week without. They play the Vikings and the Browns. And then theoretically he would be back against the Chargers. Interesting. They got a little bit of a break with a week 6 bye. The Broncos and the Chargers, AFC West foes, they battled in Denver. The Chargers come away victorious 24-13. The Jaguars over the Eagles by 1, 10-9. 49ers over the Rams by 2, 16-14. The Browns played the Ravens in a tight game. That was a 2-point difference. The Ravens 19, the Browns 17. And we saw the Packers take out the Bears in overtime, 20-14. Let's flip over to the standings. We got caught up on the NFC East. Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, all 3-2. The Jets, big injury. They're ahead, though. 4-1. They got to probably go 1-1 over the next 3 weeks with that bye before that game against the Chargers. The Bills and Patriots, they have an opportunity to make up some ground. Dolphins, they're kind of done. I forgot what happened in the Buccaneers game, which reminded me that I did not look at the scores. It's either 3-2 or 2-3. But a very tight division early here in the NFC South. The Colts lead the AFC South at 3-1. The Jaguars not too far out at 2-2. The Titans 2-3, and the Texans 1-3. In the NFC West, it is the Cardinals at 4-1. The 49ers and the Seahawks at 2-2. The Rams at 1-4. I love the way that looks. AFC West has the Raiders out in front, 3-1. The Chargers just behind at 3-2, with Kansas City at 3-2 as well. The Broncos 2-3. The NFC North, the Packers and Lions, they are tied for the division. Well, the Packers have the lead in the division at 4-1, but there are 2 one-loss teams in the NFC North. The Lions 3-1, Bears 2-3 following the overtime loss. The Vikings 1-3. The AFC North always proves to be chaotic, and we'll see if that happens again this time around. The Ravens lead at 3-1, the Bengals just behind at 3-2, Steelers 2-2, and the Browns 0-5. If the Dolphins and Browns play and they're winless, we're watching that game. And that will catch you up on all of the action. Let's see. Oh, the Browns play the Bucks. Dolphins play the Bills. Browns play the Jets. Dolphins play the Packers. Now we're just looking for the answer to our question. I don't even see the Browns there. Where are the Browns? Oh, there they are. They played the Steelers. Browns Bengals. Browns Saints. They might not play each other. Dolphins Bills. Browns Jags. Browns Colts. Dolphins Vikings. Browns Falcons. Okay. Never mind. That was a fun idea that died pretty quickly. All right, let's get this thing saved, and that's not the save because it's down here called Save Dynasty, and we will get out of here. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll be back with 3 games again next week right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Again, I appreciate you watching, and hopefully you enjoyed. Go Sports, and we'll see you next week for more action right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex.